always provides some great racing, and it's lived up to its billing here tonight. Paulus and Shane Stewart battled it out early on, and Paulus got the lead, then had a problem with the cushion, Brad.
Just jumps the cushion, bangs the back straightaway and away. He's lucky not to get upside down, but took him out of the lead.
PJ Chesson brought out the second caution, and Darren Pittman is our leader in the blue 21. But we saw Jack Hodenshield moving up just in front of Shane Stewart, but now he's back behind him.
Yeah, Hod had a really big run on the outside. It looked like he was going to be right up on the back bumper of Pittman, and the yellow comes out. They got to go back to the last completed lap.
Down the fast back straightaway. Saldana getting into the mix as well. He's up to about 4th.
Boy, look at Pittman pulling away. He did look faster than Shane Stewart, and I kept saying he was running the bottom, taking a lot of horsepower. Stewart had the preferred line. Once Pittman got by, he got up in that high line, and he's just pulling away.
Sammy Swindell puts a slide job on Greg Hodden, takes over 6th.
Boy, when a guy puts a slide job on you like that too, it takes all the air off your nose wing and your top wing, and the car can feel really, really weird at that point. You have to get back in clean air to make it get down and feel comfortable.
How hard is that to learn how to do?
It takes a while, especially at these speeds. I mean, you have to kind of take notice of it. And the guy puts, you know, when he slides up in front of you, you're going to lose a little bit of air, and it's going to fly the front end, so you have to compensate for it.
It's got to feel awesome when you pull up a good slide job at a place like Eldora, though.
Oh, it does, and sometimes it takes a couple laps to get it done. You just catch a guy, you get on his back bumper, then you dive to the inside and take that line. As Steve Kinzer has trouble down the front straightaway.
The Bloomington, Indiana champion is going to bring out the caution, the third one of the night. So the Quaker State 11 is done for the night. That'll hurt him in the points chase. We get set to go racing again. Big advantage for Lasowski now in the points, as those two have been back and forth all season in the points.
We thought last year was tight between Mark Kinzer and Danny Lasowski. This year it's even tighter with Steve Kinzer and Danny Lasowski.
Craig Delansky's got the VMAX 7 running up inside the top 10. He's closing in on Saldana, who's right on the backside of Hodenshield. That's second, third, fourth, fifth all in a row, because Shane Stewart runs in second in the black and red 8.
Boy, multiple lines all over. You see a lot of cars running very tight right on the bottom, and some running up there where Pittman's running, leaning that right rear on what Moister's up there, keeping his momentum, trying to keep the car nice and straight.
The Owasso, Oklahoma driver, Darren Pittman. What do you like about this young driver? He's getting faster and faster every week.
He is, as you said, a young driver that's learning in a hurry. I mean, he's been out here a couple years. Like I said, when he has Joe Gertie helping on the car, they're really fast. He's a good young kid, very polite and very well spoken. He's really good for the sport of World of Outlaws.
Future superstar for the series, and look at Saldana still trying to chase down Hodenshield. Oh, and the vibrant 11H is done. Stevie Smith, who got into the race as an alternate, is done. Let's go to Bobby.
Steve, what happened? Motor blown. Blown motor for Steve Kinzer in the number 11, and you can see why that guy's the king of the Outlaws. He's competitive and does not like the DNF.
Now, he is fierce competitor.
That kind of explains, doesn't motor blown. He's not happy. Flame shooting out right there. A lot of times under yellow like this, that'll happen, but boy, I don't know. They might have a cracked header or something. Anytime there's flames coming out like that, there's a problem with the header. It should up the speed. It shouldn't be hurting him too much.
Green flag with 5 to go. Well, he's able to really pull away on the restart, and Hod is giving Shane Stewart everything he can handle.
Sure enough, as you said, Pittman pulls away. That's a lot of horsepower. The race car is also working good. Oh, Hodenshield gets in the side of Shane Stewart. What a nasty ride.
And puts Shane Stewart right up into the wall. It wasn't real heavy contact, but it was just enough. There you see to the top of the screen.
Boy, you know, I don't know if they actually made contact, but he just squeezed him up there enough that Shane Stewart flinched, got over up on that cushion. Same thing with Brian Paulus. Once you get up in that heavy dirt, it's hard to steer out of it, and Shane pounded the wall.
Shane is out of the car and okay. Let's take one more look at this.
Oh, I believe maybe he did slap his left rear and put him in the wall.
Fortunately, Shane Stewart's okay, and we'll be back. Shane Stewart has brought out the red flag after this wild ride through the Eldora night. He's with Bobby Gerald. Bobby?
Shane, it seems like we've done this before, and I know it stinks. What happened?
Just Hod had a good run on me going down the front straightaway, obviously, and I don't know. He slid me a little bit, and when I let off, I was up there in that above the cushion, and you're going so fast here, you can't really stop. So just.
Before that, you had a pretty good lead, Pittman, and you were racing back and forth pretty hard out there. What's the racetrack like for the rest of these guys, and how much fun was it to be leading out here at Eldora?
We were okay. I just, Pittman definitely had the better car tonight, but I don't know. Hod's got one coming, that's for sure.
Sorry to see Shane Stewart out.
Hard to forget some of those things, isn't it?
Well, absolutely, especially the Eldora. That's no place to mess around.
And we can see they're refueling Darren Pittman's car. He was getting a little low on fuel. Let's head back downstairs to Bobby to get us updated on the story with Pittman.
Joe, you had a chance to get out there and look at it firsthand. What did you do here on the red flag?
We just replaced the left side header. It was busted at the back there. I don't know if something hit it or what. And we was running out of fuel right when the red came out, so it couldn't have happened more perfect for us because we was out. I mean, it was sputtering going into turn 1 on the red. So we put 10-gallon of fuel in and replaced the left header. That's all we had time to do.
And no penalty for replacing a header?
No, not that I know of.
All right, so we're still right up in front. Darren Pittman, the 23-year-old that the late Steve Evans nicknamed the package.
Darren Pittman should be okay now, and replacing that header should take care of that flame problem.
That's exactly right. When it had a cracked header, it sucks air into that header, and that's where it blows the flames out. Usually just under idle at speed, it shouldn't hurt anything.
Back to green.
You heard them say they ran out of fuel. They were very lucky. They were spitting and sputtering when that came out. Again, sometimes better to be lucky than good. And they're both tonight, lucky and good.
There you see Hodnett trying to chase down Sammy Swindell. Sammy's in 5th, and he's trying to get 4th away from Craig Delansky's 7, the VMAC car right there. Sammy running the bottom, slamming Sammy Swindell. Got his nickname here, actually, for slamming off the cushion, huh?
That's one opinion. Some might say it's for other reasons in his earlier years, but Sammy, a great race car driver, his record stands for itself.
No doubt about it. It's always good to see Sammy working his magic in an Outlaw sprint car. White flag was out, checker flag waves. Darren Pittman wins the Eldora Clash. And Joe Gurney and the crew did a great job to get him ready to go back to racing. When the green came out, we'll be back to meet him.